I'm gonna click done. We're gonna see what the enemy is going to do in return. He's gonna shoot another PP missile at me. Hurt me a little bit. Hurt me a little bit more, I think. But our enemy is on fire. He's she is donezo. Oh wait, if I want to shoot, I need some bullets, don't I? So I'll go ahead and do this number here. Okay, so that's locked out now. The only thing I can do until next turn. So I'm gonna click done, and we're just gonna let this dude pound on me a little bit. Okay, down to 371. I'm kind of flirting with disaster right now. Down to 301. It's still not bad. I mean, he's got 87 health. He's so close to death. But you know, if I don't play my cards right, I'm gonna be hurting. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and fire my gun, and we'll see what happens. Oh, took him out. Okay, that's it.
I can't wait to try out
Ironcast. Hey guys, this is Protodead. Welcome back to another one of my Let's Try Out videos. Today I'm going to be playing a little bit of Epic Games Store. So I don't normally play a lot of games on Epic Games. I'm normally a Steam guy. I mean, everybody's heard of Steam on PC, but I'm trying to look at some of the Epic games, and today I'm going to be trying out a game called Ironcast. And from what I can gather, it's kind of a to me, it's kind of a new take on the Match 3 sort of game, so like Bejeweled or Candy Crush or any of the games that are clones of the Match 3 sort of system. But this has like a steampunk sort of motif about it. And I'm just going to hit new game here, and we're going to... I guess I've only got one commander to select from, so you get to see she's got like some sort of artificial arm, and it's all kind of steampunky with some sort of strange fantasy technology or whatever. Most of the games that I've played on Epic seem a little bit on the cheaper side, you know, kind of like more amateur sort of developed. That's just me, personally. Let's see. Choose your Ironcast battle construct. Oh, here's one. It's got like some vials of goo and shit and a Tesla coil thing at the top. It's called the Arundel. Okay, so the Arundel is an unusual machine to say the least. At its core, it has an advanced liquid volatile generator, which is some sort of fantasy material or mineral or some shit. It extracts electricity and does stuff like that, like it carries ammunition, extra ammunition to kill people. Anyway, we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to click the start game. We're going to see what it gives us. So like I said, it's a match 3, but at the same time, you level up and you kind of add attributes to your mech, and I guess you stomp through the city and you do some mech sort of crap. So let's see if I can add any weapon augmentations or anything. I'm pretty sure I'm starting a new game I shouldn't have. So I got 100 gold coins. Scrap is gold bars. Okay, use gold bars, or they call it scrap, to repair your damaged Ironcast and build systems in the workshop menu. Okay, so here's a workshop. Projectile weapons, energy weapons, defense system, drives, cast upgrades. Okay. I don't have near enough of scrap gold bars to do anything, so let's just fucking hit the go button. Select mission. Okay, so we have kind of like an overworld map left. Number of days left, 9. I don't know what that means, but I think this icon means that's us. You know, if Indiana Jones map overlay red markers have told me anything living these past 40 years, that this means this was our journey. So if I say click on Brighton over here, it's probably going to draw a line over to Brighton, and then our next mission it'll probably draw a line over to wherever it is. So we'll just hit Dover because it's the closest. This says, hey, it's a medium difficulty and we're going to get a lot of rewards and stuff. Several hundred civilians are seeking refuge at a warehouse near this location. We've spotted an enemy Ironcast advancing on this position. You must engage and destroy it before its allies can reach. Before it or its allies, excuse me, can reach and destroy the warehouse. Enemy phase, you know, commander. Come on, stuff. We got things to do. Come on, game. I imagine there's some story. Okay. Greetings, Commander. This is Lady Emmeline H. Blackwell, your new commanding officer. Okay, so I'm guessing that's her. This is me, because I remember the green. She had green on just a second ago. She had like a green fan. Understood, Lady Blackwell. I must ask, where is Lord Butler? Who comes up with these names? Unfortunate as it is my charge to inform you that your previous general, Lord Butler, was slain in the blast. I am his replacement. That is unfortunate to say the least. He was quite a man. So if there's any like real story to this, like an overarching whatever, she's gonna end up being a bad person. Like she's an imposter or some shit. Double agent. He was quite a man, I say. And then she says, it is a sad day indeed, but our job is always to protect the citizens of the British Empire. Move with a purpose, bitch. You must destroy the enemy Ironcast before it reaches the warehouse full of civilians. When's the last time you have ever had a warehouse full of civilians? They're stocked on the shelves. Buyers are waiting for their product of civilians. Failure is a task that is unthinkable, she says. Of course, milady, moving to engage presently and post with. Okay, so this is my opponent over here. We don't... Icon is just a gun, so apparently they're like a red shirt in Star Trek. They're gonna die, you know it. From what I can remember from running through the tutorial, so you want to match 3 of them, but if you happen to, like in this case, these purple ones, if I get 4 of them, then I get a bonus. But if I match the... Oh no, I gotta draw. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so you gotta like make a connection between the ones, and you want to make the biggest connection you can make, because I'm gonna get, if you look at the little tooltip, it says +7 purple bullets and then plus 272 experience. If we go ahead and look at the top here, our ammo in the very middle is purple, and then our energy is a yellow lightning bolt or whatever, and then the icon is a blue frosty for the coolant, and then the last icon is the green repair wrench. So all these, this is like my stockpile of resources, and as we do things in the background here fighting this other mech, then we will you know, we will use up the resources that we attain by making smart moves on the battlefield. So I don't know how many of these I can hold. I don't know, like this one says the coolant is 20. I don't know if we can hold 20. Oh, hold on. Ammo, 0 out of 6. Energy, 0 out of 10. Repair, 0 to 10. So if I were to draw a line and then I get +7, it's only going to max out at 6. So I'd only really want to strategically try to knock out 6 with the, if I so wanted to keep one of these on the board for whatever reason. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then of course our shit drops down, Tetris style, kind of, sort of, or Candy Crush style. So I get to move again, I guess. Turns remaining before the mission has failed is 6 turns. I don't know what a turn is. I got my done button down here. I don't know if I can draw another line. So how many, hold on, how many of these? 10 repairs. So let me see if I can rack up 10. Boom. So I just made 10 repairs. And then I'm going to see if I can hook myself up with some energy. And now I got some energy to play with. Alright, so now that I've done that, I guess this is locked out. And now I can choose to walk, which will give me a higher evasion stat when this thing decides to shoot. Or I could raise my shields. Or I should be able to fire a weapon. Okay, your weapons are charging up. They cannot be fired on the first turn of battle. So I'll go ahead and just raise my shields, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to click the done button. So the enemy's going to do some shit. Ooh, that was cool. I mean, the animations aren't too bad. Okay, so some of my life went down here. I wonder, why can the enemy shoot on the first turn and I can't? But that's fine. So as you can see here, this side of the screen is way further away in apparently the game space than just hidden. We're not looking at, like, we're really far away from each other, in other words. So what does this tab do? So this is my defense tab, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what that means. If I click this, does that mean the next thing I need to do is to match 6 in a row? I don't know. So I can click repair next to some of the shit that went down earlier. Volatile liquid reactor. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and fire an energy lance his direction. Or her. I don't want to assume anybody's gender, his or her. Or so that was that. And I'm gonna hit the pulse repeater. Okay, so the pulse repeater, if you look, it did 0 damage and missed a couple of times too, so that kind of sucks. I'm really gonna need some bullets. Okay, that's not gonna work. Here we go. Yeah, and then this thing does something. It boosts me, or it gives me something. I don't know what that thing was. If I click the next energy-based weapon, will ignore 75%. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that, and I'm gonna hit weapon this one. Boom! Fucked him up pretty good. That was a pretty big hit. I don't know how much energy. Okay, so I guess my turn is energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some energy. I'm gonna raise my defenses, and I'm gonna walk. And I'm gonna go ahead and repair my weapon B. I wish this red bar here would, instead of just showing me a number, it would show me just like this guy's health here. So that way I'd know how far down it really was. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just put a repair and drives and only gave me 1 point because I couldn't tell how far down it was. That's a major gripe. Pisses me off. I don't like that. It's stupid. I'm gonna click done. We're gonna see what the enemy is going to do in return. He's gonna shoot another PP missile at me. Hurt me a little bit. Hurt me a little bit more, I think. But our enemy is on fire. She is donezo. Like super close to being toast. I don't know how much it matters if I get if I stock up on some. Oh wait, if I want to shoot, I need some bullets, don't I? So I'll go ahead and do this number here. Okay, so that's locked out now. The only thing I can do, I didn't really collect any energy, so it's going to be really hard for me to do much. Because raising my shield is going to cost 3 energy. If you look in the lower left of the template here, of the tooltip, and to walk it's going to cost me 3 energy. So what I should have done just a second ago was probably focus on grabbing some of this energy instead of weapons and stuff. So I'm going to be kind of a sitting duck until next turn. So I'm going to click done, and we're just going to let this dude pound on me a little bit. Okay, down to 371. I'm kind of flirting with disaster right now. Down to 301. It's still not bad. I mean, he's got 87 health. He's so close to death. But you know, if I don't play my cards right, I'm gonna be hurting. So I'm gonna collect this 2 yellow stuff here. So that's scrap. That's gonna give me some money. Oh, I gotta make 3 of them. Son of a bitch. Okay. Son of a bitch. So I'm gonna go ahead and what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and fire my gun and we'll see what happens. Oh, took him out. Okay, that's it. So this thing blows up in a spectacular 2D fashion. Come in, Spire. This is Lady Powell. Receiving you well, Commander. Has the mission been a success? Indeed, Lady Blackwell, the enemy has been destroyed. A small victory, at least on this terrible day. Good work, Commander. Let us hope that this is the first of many victories to come in the near future. Return to the hangar and be sure to effect any repairs you may require and be ready for the next battle. So we got a bonus screen here. Looks like it tells us all of our stats and rewards, and it's a bunch of numbers. I don't have time to look at it. You click the next button and you get your monies. Oh, I leveled up. I don't know what that means, but you know, it's trying hard to make my brain do the happy chemicals so I can keep playing. Pulse repeater and dense shields is some of the blueprints. So let's repair. We can figure out how to do it. Okay, so I got 715. If I hit repair here, it's going to cost 100. Oh, it only gave me a little bit. So I'm going to hit repair again, and it's not quite full, but I mean, I guess I'm really not going to be able to do much. I guess you really got to just play a few times. Click here when glowing brightly to select your reward for ranking up, okay? So Ironcast health increased by 25. Select the passive augmentation or Ironcast ability as a reward for reaching a new commander rank. So Ironcast ability coolant exchange replaces all coolant nodes with scrap nodes. Okay. I guess that's good to do maybe at the end of a turn, or at the end of a, you know, you're about to land the killing blow, to get a little bit of scrap out the end of a mission. Reflective shields. While shields are active, 10% of all weapon damage will be reflected back to the source for the next 2 turns. Experienced warrior XP gain through matching is increased by 10%. So I'm a greedy prick, so I'm going to try this one here and save and close. So I've got an ability that just appeared down here, and I can smack this ability at the end of the next turn, hopefully, if I remember, and it'll jettison all my coolant and give me scrap instead. So that's nice. Okay. New workshop, energy weapons. I can't afford it. Cost to build $750. Okay, so something to do next time. Select mission. Hard. Okay, so if it's got a red color on it, it means hard. I'm gonna go to Hasselmere. Medium difficulty. I'm gonna accept the mission, and we're gonna get back into matching 3 or more and killing a 2D mech in a faux 3D space. Hello again, Commander. As you will undoubtedly already know, a massive force has made landfall near Dover. It seems that the attacks on our military locations were a precursor to this new offensive. We have estimated that it will take the French spearhead 8 more days to reach the capital. If London fails, we all are lost, or something to that effect. I was made aware of these developments late last night. I hear that leading the convoy is an unknown model of Gargantuan-class Ironcast. Is there any more information on the matter? My character asks the Lady Blackwell. You are correct, Commander, she says. The French flagship Ironclast is known as the Tour de Reims, or whatever, however you pronounce it, and is piloted by the Commandant René Durant, one of the strongest Ironcast pilots alive. Well, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Ah, yes, Durant. I've heard many tales of him. His reputation is one of exacting and a ruthless commander. Our current operational strength, we will be no match for the French advance. We must work to unite our scattered forces before the Tour de Reims arrives at the gates of London. You must defend your current location against one of the 2 prongs of the light enemy strike force. One enemy is an Ironcast to the east, the other is a heavier steam tank to the northwest. Which do you engage, Commander? Based on the limited information that I have, steam tank sounds pretty cool. We'll try that. Oh, so it's like a train. Very well, Commander. Steam tanks have no energy shields, but a much thicker armor than an Ironcast. Use your more rapidly firing weapons upon the target. Of course, bitch. So, I gotta match a bunch. How much energy did we... Fuck. I wish... Okay, so... Firstly, if I start doing this... Okay, here's a couple gripes. I'm gonna do a couple gripes. If I start matching this and then I decide, hey, I don't want to do that, I feel like I've got to come all the way back and release it to double check what I need. So I can only take 10. Now that I know that I can only take 10... But what I'm saying is I wish that... I could right-click and it will cancel the movement, and I could do that much quicker. Okay. So I'm going to get one of these glowing things. I really don't know what the glowing thing does. So that's going to give me the 10 that I need to fill my energy up. And it's all the way. And then I think I need bullets. And I think I'm going to do the bullets like this. Yeah, I forget. Seven ammunitions. So I kind of wasted one of these purple deals. But hey, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just hit some of these repairs. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I guess I can do it this way. Okay. So that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and hit a walk. And I'm going to hit a walk again and move a little faster. And let's see. Weapons are charging up. I can't do jack. Okay. Fuck it. We'll do a coolant exchange right now. Oh, down here. It doesn't vent this. It replaces all the coolant nodes down here with scrap nodes. Okay. So next time I'll be able to harvest a bunch of scrap. Okay, cool. Maybe I like it, maybe I don't. Oh wow. Okay, so this is some strategy now, because he's already hit me on the... I'm going to have to hit my defenses up, and I'm going to go ahead and fire my repeater. And I'm going to fire my repeater again. So I took him down a little bit. I need to be careful that I don't end up painting myself into a corner. So that's 6. That's going to fill me up. I need energy. So... there we go, and that's going to lock out the board. So now I can... I'm going to go ahead and walk again, and I'm going to raise my shields. And I'm going to fire... It's just, she said quick shooting weapons. But... I mean, what if I hit it with an energy lance? So that was 59. Okay, so I'm gonna hit it one more time with the, yeah, that's really worn him down. Okay, so this was a good move. We're gonna hit done, and we're gonna see what he's gonna do to retaliate. Apparently not much. Okay, well, we need some bullets, so we're gonna go ahead and match 5 bullets, and then... I really need to be thinking about this repair, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to hit this scrap. Okay, so I want to hit these defenses again and get my defense up, and then I want to Oh, I don't have very much energy at all. Holy crap. Okay, so we'll shoot him once and see where that gets him. He's almost dead. Do I give a shit? Should I go ahead and just hit the fucking the kill button? Oh, I can't. Okay. So we'll go ahead and yeah, we'll empty out our repair nodes or whatever. I'm gonna hit done. He's gonna hit me, and it's gonna be a meager attempt to do anything, and I'm gonna fuck him up next round. I kind of like the art style. I kind of like the idea, but it does feel overall kind of cheap. So my turn. I need energy to do anything. Okay, and I need bullets. I did that hoping to get more, yeah, cool. So I can do more bullets this way. Alright, so that's it. I mean, my defenses are down to 0. I'm almost dead, but he's toast right now. And that's all she wrote on that one. I was going to gripe a little bit earlier about this right here. It would be nice if this was voiced. I mean, maybe they couldn't have afforded it, I get that. Maybe this is a small development team, I get that. But me having to read this really sucks. It would, I mean, I can read just fine, but having to read it out loud to you kind of sucks. It would be cooler if it was just, they had 4 or 5 voice actors do all the lines for the game and call it a fucking day. I'm not a very good voice actor, so it kind of sucks to try to read these things in different voices. Come Inspire, this is Lady Powell. Reading you, Commander. The steam tank has been destroyed. What about the Ironcast? Worry not, Commander. We are able to neutralize it with an airship bombing run. Return to the hangar and rearm for repair. Why couldn't she have hit this one with the bombing run? And both of them? Like, why do I even have to be out here catching my damn mech on fire? Spilling all my green fucking ooze out everywhere, making Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know how much this game really has to offer. Like how much more. What you see is what you get. It's kind of a different sort of match 3 game. You earn rewards. Speaking of rewards, general augmentation. Okay. Okay, we can go ahead and projectile weapons. Yeah, let's make a missile launcher. I'm gonna buy that one. Well, this has been my time so far with this game. I'm going to go ahead and read the words of the developer and see what they have to say about their game, and see if I've got anything wrong so far. I mean, it's fun for the kids. You know, this is a simple little game. It's not going to be too bloody, not gory, no cuss words, you know. It's going to be easy and simple, and I get it. Let's transition to reading the words of the developer real quick. As you guys know, a Let's Try Out video is a part Let's Play. There's going to be some commentary in here. A part tutorial, you learn as I play the game, and part first impressions, because a lot of these games I've never played before. And you get to go through, step through all the problems that I stepped through, and hopefully we come out the other side learning a little bit. And kind of a part review, because I try to rehash a little bit of my opinions at the end of the piece. After we read the words of the developer, we can try to make a decision whether they're shoveling us a load of bullshit or if they're spot on honest, and it seems to make a lot of sense with what they're trying to, the product that they're trying to produce. And if you want to spend your hard-earned money on it, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to give you an honest presentation of the first 30 minutes or so of a video game really is. That way we can make a sound judgment on it. So, let's read the words of the developer. Ironcast is inspired by Victorian-era science fiction and set in an exciting alternative history, a time when refined men and women in top hats and bonnets commanded gigantic walking war machines, laying waste to the enemies of the British Empire. This was developed by Dreadbit Games and published by Ripstone, and I don't really know if there's any user reviews available on the Epic Game Store, the Epic Store. The interface to me is a little bit different. I'm not used to this versus Steam. but I can go into a little bit of some of the features that they advertise here. Turn-based strategy combat set against a rich and interesting alternate 1880s history. Roguelike campaign mode where death is permanent but with persistent rewards from one game session to the next. Drive back the invading forces and press forth for victory. Hand-painted art style, inspired by the steampunk genre and Victorian science fiction. Loot new technology and upgrade abilities from the wrecks of fallen enemies. Customize your Ironcast with a range of unique weapons and defense systems, over 50 different unlockable items to ensure an almost limitless number of combinations. Yeah, I kind of doubt. I doubt limitless, but it definitely seems like there's a lot you can pick and choose and tack on there. So maybe, you know, generally speaking, they're correct. But it seems like a pretty cheap, pretty cheesy little game. Maybe it's on sale right now on Epic Game Store, or it's for sale rather, not on sale, but it's for sale for $15 is the asking price as of the time of the recording of this video, 2022, whatever. And you can find it on sale just like on Steam. Sometimes you can find them for a little bit cheaper. Add it to your wish list if you really like a match 3 game. You want a family friendly game that's easy peasy. No sweat, kind of real super casual and all that sort of stuff. Tell me what you think about the video that I produced here. Tell me what you think about the game. Is there anything I got wrong? Did I miss anything? Am I giving it too much credit? Good credit? Am I giving it too much bad credit? Tell me. Engage. Let me know. I'm Protodead, and until the next time.
Thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. And since you're here, why don't you go ahead and leave a like on the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Sound off in the comments below about any other opinions that you might have. I appreciate you stopping by. Subscribe for future content. Share my video with a friend if you can. Helps me out a whole lot. This is Protodead saying I'll see you in the future.